Good to go.
Welcome. This is episode 13 of the Grapple Gurus. The voice you listen to now is Roink the Clown. Now, maybe you could be a first-time listener, or this is you are just a diehard fan, right? But what you're about to listen to is four guys who are essentially wrestling fans from different eras. And I firstly started off with wrestling fans. Two of them are Disney fans, but that's okay. We'll come on to that because that will be one of the topics to talk about Disney. So on the topic of Disney, I'll leave with my first co-host. We have got the ruler. Talk to them.
Jeez. Wait, what?
Talk to them. The ruler. Introduce yourself.
First and foremost, what's going on? What's going on?
Yeah, but also his
on?
name is Double A. But yeah.
Yeah.
Say his name and he will appear.
I'm as Roink says, Disney, AEW, whatever it is, man, wrestling in general.
I don't think he said AEW. I think he just said Disney.
I'm just saying it's wrestling. Period. Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you for that, Double A. Yeah. So to the listeners out there, some of us wrestling fans could have this contentious sort of issue: is Disney, WWE, this sort of fast food sort of company? Who knows? Some may say yes, some may say AEW is more authentic. But on that note, let's move on to the Dazzler, the one and only. Talk to them.
What's going on, people? You good? I'm actually, unlike Double A, I am a fan of all wrestling. So yes. I like it all.
And last but
apart from women's wrestling,
he's always late. But we love him when he's on time. That is the first late boss. Talk to them.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm sorry about being late today. They do call me the first boss. I think I'm the only one here that is actually neutral. I watch it all. I'm not affiliated to any product in particular. I've just been a fan since 1988. That's why they also call me the Ochente Ocho. I'm just here.
How was NXT? Did you watch it? You watch all wrestling?
I believe he lapsed watching NXT.
Okay, so I was a big fan of NXT, a big fan until it went colourful, until Triple H and Shawn decided to make it rainbow filled, and I'm not into all that. So,
can I just give some context on that? So you jumped the gun and got mad because they decided to make some changes and change the logos and the font and all that. But it's actually still very
it's good for you now. So now it's rainbow filled and everything. You're a big. You have to remember before that, when I was watching it before you, we had Ciampa with gold.
Blackheart.
We had you know him as Ciampa, tag team champion.
No, Blackheart
on SmackDown. But as I said before that, I watched him on Black and Gold. Finn Balor, all your favourites. Finn Balor, I was there. Samoa Joe. Shinsuke Nakamura, I was there. There. Johnny Gargano,
Kevin Owens,
Adam Cole. I was there. There, but that's old days.
Undisputed Era, I know.
Even before that, your big fave, Uncle Howdy, first ever NXT champ. I know Bo Dallas. I know. But,
Funny how I know that as well. It's crazy.
So obviously, like I said, if you're a first-time listener or you are an avid fan, and if you just pick this up, we are a bunch of guys that essentially have appreciated wrestling from loads of different eras. Started off really from a WhatsApp group, people conversating, gifts being sent, predictions, dirt sheets, appreciating wrestling generally. And it just makes sense, this podcast, really to air our sort of views, talk about it. So you're more than welcome as a listener.
Rank. This is episode 13, bruv. Like, you're acting like it's episode 1.
Yeah, well, there could be new listeners, so you've got to cater for the new fans, the unseasoned fans.
I'm not doing this every week.
The unseasoned fans. But
if you're first time, go back to episode 1.
Well, on that point, if you were listening to episode 12, if you missed out, we were touching on many topics, but one of the topics we touched on is SummerSlam Night 1, because obviously, as PG Punk talks about, this is a buy one, get one free card. We already delved into Night 1. We're now delving into Night 2. Now, the obvious thing we need to talk about, in my opinion, Roink, is the Beast incarnate. Yeah? Brock Lesnar. He's back. What do you guys people think?
I'm happy he's back. Yeah, that was a great one.
You're happy he's back?
Yeah. The character of Brock Lesnar, like, come on, like when he came out, you can't tell me that you didn't go, what the hell?
Yeah,
Like
I did.
it was a thing.
When the
Well,
music hit,
I can tell you I didn't do that because it was spoiled. But
Oh yeah, it's
I'm
true.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm
wait,
happy
hold
he's
on,
back.
sorry, rewind that. What do you mean it was spoiled? You read it first, or you? What do you mean?
Not
No,
see what Roy did in the group.
yeah, it was
Oh,
by chance, but it was like I'm up at like 6 anyway, so I was like, all right, cool. Gonna watch night 2. Yeah, open WhatsApp. Didn't go into the group obviously anyway. I don't go into any wrestling groups. And then 6:30, I'm just seeing like messages come
no,
in.
as a my
I'm
bad,
seeing
because
Brock. I'm seeing Rock. I'm seeing the beast pop up
yeah,
while I'm in a different group, and I'm like,
luckily
wait, what
I
the?
avoided the group as well. So luckily, Roy didn't spoil it for me. But I'm just surprised because you of all people, I thought you would have watched live because you are that
No.
typical,
No, I'm
guy.
not.
Well,
You are the one
clearly
that
I'm not.
WWE. You are the WWE. That's who they cater for. You're
I
like
mean, you're saying this, but clearly I'm not.
you're the
So
stereotype. I gotta watch it live.
you're saying this, but clearly
WWE
I'm
man,
not.
you are. That's
What is
why
this
I'm a bit
based on?
shocked. That's all.
No, you're
Fair
not.
play.
You're not. I don't know what this is based on. I've always said the only events I stay up for and watch live are Royal Rumble and Mania. That's it.
Yeah, but
That is
SummerSlam's
it.
now a 2 night.
I don't care.
Sign up
I
to
don't
it. It's
care. I'm
fine.
not staying up. I'm not staying up to watch
Exactly.
it.
I didn't even
Look,
say there was
Yeah,
anything wrong
I
with
know
it.
it's fine, but I didn't. I'm just telling you, I
Double
didn't.
A, would it help if I said that
If
I tried to watch it live? Like
no,
I've said it first. Now you can follow me. It's fine.
no, it's fine.
well,
I'll tell you what.
no, do you
If
know
it
what
came
sent me to
on,
sleep was Becky versus Lyra. I tried to watch it live, and that match was so whack. I was just dropping sleep. And I went, do you know what? I'll watch it tomorrow. Why am I up at 1 or 2 in the morning watching Becky and Lyra put on a instant classic, quote
I mean,
unquote? So I went bed, bruv.
it, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Night
um,
2 was so
so
disappointed.
I don't think the Becky match was. I mean, maybe we'll get onto that in a minute. But just to
yeah, go
answer,
on.
I don't
Brock.
think it was that bad. It was
yeah,
all right
bro.
because it had the hardcore
All
element.
right.
It was the handcuff stuff that did it for me. That just was like
What? John Cena versus Orton circa 2009. That's all that
no, but
was.
she got out
Yeah.
of it and then put it back. I was
Yeah,
like, nah, you can't do that. But to answer Roink's question out about
Mm,
Brock, so I didn't know. And I was
mm,
expecting, and I think I said this on episode 12, and even like I was watching it again as for existing listeners know, for new listeners, I do watch these events with my daughter. We sat there, and it was going on a bit too long, the Cena thing, and she called
mm,
it like I did. We both said the Rock's coming out, isn't he? And I'm like, yep, the Rock's coming, the
mm,
Rock's coming. And then when Brock's music hit, we were both like, what? She doesn't really know Brock Lesnar because
yeah,
she's only been watching it recently. Obviously, he's been gone away for a while, and she was like,
Mm,
because she remembers him from the Royal Rumble where he just dashed everyone out, and then
mm,
she hasn't seen him since then, and
mm,
it was a surprise. It was a surprise. I
mm.
don't know how I feel about it. I think
yeah.
if it's a one and done, like we're going through. I mean, again, what was it? Episode 10, 9, talking
Greatest
about
hits.
Cena's greatest
His
hits.
greatest hits, isn't it?
You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
really have a greatest hits without Brock Lesnar, so I get it. So if you come to some one-off deal and it's going to be a one and done, fair enough. But if he's back, don't know, man. Don't know where he fits in this current product. If I'm honest.
Mm.
it was
Why?
interesting. Sorry, go on, go on.
Why? What do you mean? Like, why is. So, what did he actually do that everyone ostracized him again? He walked a girl.
I'm not even really talking about the ostracizing
Oh,
part
okay.
because
Yeah, and apparently he wasn't even suspended. He was just not being used.
he was just told.
Yeah.
Like, if we're led to believe
So
what happened, he was just given her on a plate by Vince. So I don't mean to be vulgar, and he just went, "Oh, I better not. I'll ruin her." Blah blah blah. But I don't know if
So,
he
wait,
did
so
anything.
he didn't even, in this story, he didn't even do anything. He didn't
No,
shag her.
he asked for a photo of her. He asked for a
no,
photo of
but
Oh
her.
my
He
God.
asked, from
Wait,
what I
what?
recall, he asked a photo of her
yeah,
to urinate.
What,
Uh,
like every person on Tinder were gone?
or what? Asked for a
He
photo
might
to
have
urinate.
I
Right?
think he
I've never had
entertained
Tinder,
it from
but
afar, if you know what I mean. And I'm not saying that's. Look, listen, I'm not here to get cancelled. I'm not saying that's not. Um,
I'm not saying anything about Newcastle, yeah.
but I'm saying it's. No,
Cut that, cut.
it's like Roink said. Who was it? Roink. Which one of you said it? Roink or Double A? He wasn't. He's not been charged with anything, so you can't
mm,
really
Yeah.
suspend him. What I'm talking about, the wrestler Brock Lesnar coming back in this current product. Don't know where he fits because
Special
You're
attraction
not
again.
taking the world title run, are you?
Yeah,
Really?
attraction. So. No, I think you said it as an attraction for Cena's farewell tour,
Yeah.
like a greatest hits, one and done. Cool.
Mm.
I don't think after whatever happens with him and Cena, I don't. Like you said, I don't
Like,
see
are
what
we
he could
looking for
do.
any
Really,
burning matches from Brock Lesnar now?
I'll say two
no.
things on it, right? It's interesting because I suppose on one hand of it, you can think someone like Cena, what's he got? 10 more? Is it 10 more dates?
11 dates, 10 dates,
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
So I suppose you could do it to put someone over at the end. So I know, like, take a put over Roman Reigns, Kurt Angle put over Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, you know,
But
happy Corbin.
do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Like, to put
God.
someone over. Now it's interesting. Obviously, if he's only got 10 days left, I think he's got Clash of Paris with Logan Paul. They used
Yep.
to be friends like a couple of days ago, but bang, Men in Black, Disney, and then
Yeah, I've got a lot to say about Cena, but go on.
yeah. But so also, I don't know if you heard, Michael Cole refers to Brock as Mr. SummerSlam, which
Wait,
I thought
what?
was So it's
Wait.
quite interesting on the commentary. If you listen, he calls him Mr. SummerSlam,
Well, that makes
and
sense, though.
yeah, well, you think SummerSlam 2002, Rock and
Beat the
Brock,
Rock.
yeah. I think he made his return during SummerSlam, battered up Cena during SummerSlam,
Suplex City was born in SummerSlam.
yeah. So then the
Did
next
he lift the
SummerSlam,
ring up of Roman Reigns in it in
yeah,
SummerSlam?
Oh, was that
exactly, yeah.
SummerSlam?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So SummerSlam 2026 is at Minneapolis. And
Oh,
where's he from?
yeah,
Minneapolis.
win the title, Tick.
Well,
On
or
it.
that or
No
retire.
thanks.
That's probably
Maybe.
his
Yeah.
retirement run.
Yeah.
Come back and put someone over. I don't know, maybe Bron Breakker? I don't know.
That would be the perfect choice.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would be the
yeah.
perfect choice. But what I mean is,
Yeah.
that's next year. So you're saying, in terms of Brock Lesnar, you reckon he's got a year running him from now till next year? SummerSlam.
No, I think he'll do his thing with Cena. But I imagine that will finish Survivor Series ish, maybe. That
Yeah.
is
Yeah, I
last.
think so. That's the next one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So after
Yeah.
Clash, yeah.
Yeah, Survivor
It's
Series.
And then
normally,
you won't
there
see
might be an
Brock.
Anyway.
October one. When's Clash? Clash in Paris is September
31st of August.
No, this month.
this month. So you're going to have a September pay per view, an October pay per view, and then
Yeah.
SummerSlam's normally November, right? Thanksgiving
Yeah.
sort of thing, end of October, early November. So there's a pay per view after Clash. There's a pay per view in between, but you
Yeah.
might save it for SummerSlam. You're right. I mean,
Yeah.
Survivor Series. Sorry, you're right.
And then Cena's gone.
Also, sorry
And
to stop you.
gone.
Sorry to stop you. But they're also talking about Survivor Series with War Games, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cena
Yeah.
might be part of War Games. He might want to do it because it's his last one. So therefore, you're going to have to put the Brock
Well, like
match
Team Cena.
before that.
Ooh.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless he's not in the actual War Games match, though, I don't know if he needs to be in that match.
Yeah, they'll
Even
probably
if,
do
even
like
if he hasn't done
sort
it.
of
I don't
bloodline.
think he's never done War Games. So, like, the first time I lost
That's what I
on
mean.
War
You would
Games.
think,
Yeah, true. But then that means
Nah, I don't see that because
he has to fight Brock before that, or
yeah,
Brock
he'd
is
have
in
to
the
fight
team.
before, yeah.
nah, I don't see it. I think Cena's final match will have to be on his own. It'll be like sort of
Yeah.
No, but this is not his final match, though. We're saying for Survivor
That's what I
Series.
mean. So I think it makes sense whether his final matches is this one-on-one singles. And in my head, Survivor Series is seen as one of the four in it. You got Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series.
Yeah,
So-
because Survivor Series was actually the second pay-per-view they made, isn't it? So
Yeah.
it's supposed to be up there, but SummerSlam really isn't. No, Royal
Yeah.
Rumble is, and then
Yeah. And then I reckon Brock will go, maybe Rumble. Oh my God, he's back! And
No, hang
then-
on. So Cena said he's got 11 dates left.
Yes.
Is that including SmackDown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So will he- so
it is.
so
It's
will he
11
make-
dates, including
So he-
Raws and
11
SmackDowns.
dates.
So he won't make
Yeah,
it to Survivor Series then, if my maths
No,
is
but
right.
He
I
won't be on
80%.
every week. He won't
Yeah,
be
he's
on
not
every
gonna
week.
be there.
Okay.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah.
a get out of. Okay,
There is
fair
a thingy of
Yeah,
dates
yeah.
that he's got left.
He's got a couple. He's got a bit of a break coming up. Not a break, but like he won't be on Raws and SmackDowns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely think Survivor Series is his last pay-per-view, or PLE, whatever they call it.
No,
these
it's
days.
not. There's a December pay per view where he said it's his last one. I think they.
Oh, is it?
There's a December. I can't remember what it's called, but that's it. The December
Oh.
pay per view. It's all leading to that December
End of
pay
the
per view,
year.
and then it's done.
Okay.
Okay.
So they could both be in War Games. and then they could have the blow off at that match. Unless,
Yeah.
like Roink said, you could use him to put someone over in his final ever one in December.
That's
Yeah.
that should be it. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. They were talking about the Paul Heyman thing at War Games. Again, this is all rumor and innuendo. But you got Paul Heyman guys now. You got Punk, you got Brock, you got Roman, you got Seth. So you got 4 Paul Heyman guys here already. They want to. I think they're trying to work something out in terms of War Games. But I don't know.
And then I just think so. Then I think you get Brock in the Royal Rumble, shock factor, and then he goes away, disappears, and at some point you have Bron Breakker and Brock, and then you got Heyman as well in it as well, because Heyman obviously will be supporting Bron.
You could do that at Mania, have Brock win, and then Brock gets his, I guess, rematch or whatever, and he gets his win at SummerSlam, and then that's it. You're done. Maybe.
What? So what for a title? You mean? So what? Brock beats Seth?
No, I'm just saying if you're going to do it as a match, if you're going to say Brock is going to be the one that retires Lesnar, which I think, if we're going down that
Bron,
road,
yeah.
Bron Breakker. What did I say? Sorry, I mean that's what I meant. Bron Breakker. Yeah. Sorry, Bron Breakker. Sorry.
Yeah.
You could have Brock beat him at Mania because Brock. That's what Brock does.
Yeah.
And that leads to Bron Breakker. I'm getting confused, man.
What about Bronson
retiring him at SummerSlam?
Yeah, retire him at gets the rematch and retires him at SummerSlam.
That makes sense. And you got Heyman in the middle, like Heyman sort of,
and Heyman screws him over and all of that.
Yeah.
Is he going to retire though?
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know. This is Roink's.
I feel like that's still.
Well, what's left?
He's still got a lot left in, though, I think. Especially his schedule.
He's 48.
He's 48.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. What's left?
Yeah, but what? Hang on, wasn't Taker like 60?
Yeah.
Coming out like a cupkeeper doing nothing for Saudi Arabia. That's what I'm talking about.
I think if you look the way he's been booked, I mean, this guy's been away for 2 years, and it's mad because he hasn't been suspended, full pay, and obviously they interviewed that crooked chef.
No.
Paul
he has
Levesque.
been on the payroll for the last 2 years.
That's what's been said.
Is it?
He
was out of contract, not brought back, sort of thing. I didn't know he was on the payroll.
He's on the payroll, hasn't been suspended.
Name sources.
No, I'm not saying suspended.
I believe it was Nick Khan, because Nick Khan then came out and said, "Listen, unless it's a criminal conviction, it's not a problem."
No, I don't think he was on the payroll.
I remember seeing that. I didn't know he was
on the payroll.
Yeah, well, the Grapple Guru researchers, if you could just check that out for us whilst we continue this, we'll come back to you on that one. But I find it interesting because
you know so much about Disney. It's mad.
Listen, as a researcher,
so much research.
As a wrestling connoisseur,
I wish you put this.
I'm in depth to AEW, but obviously you have to understand the competitor. Anyway, but
I'm glad you did that, because I'm glad you did that.
but with Brock, the fact he's been away for 2 years, Disney's been okay, I guess. So who do you book him with? They did. Do you mean? Sorry.
Yeah, he's not like. They're not in a position where it's like, oh, we need him.
No, man. They've moved on from that now.
The rosters. Yeah, I mean, that's a weird one, man.
Just one thing at a time, just let him get his Cena feud, and then the landscape could change after that. You know what wrestling's like. Like, they rip up the script all the time. Daniel Bryan being one of them and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, see what happens first with because if he's really good against Cena and can still go, and he says, oh, I'm willing to do X amount of dates, then they'll use him. Because he still owes Cody a match, didn't he? Because of their last year's match.
What he did say, just to touch on what you're saying, Dazzler, he did say, I think Paul Levesque said, "Oh yeah, nah, ain't Triple H to me no more." Dead. Yeah. He basically said, "Oh, well, Brock will do whatever he wants to do, innit? You know, if he wants to."
Fair enough.
And I think there's probably a bit of white lie truth in that. I bet it's a case of call him up.
It's white lie truth.
Do you know what I mean? Like, call him up. You want to go thing? Nah, I don't fancy it. All right, cool. You want to do this one? Big payday. All right, cool, yeah. I want a private jet from A to B. I'll do my match and I'm gone. All right, cool.
Well, they needed him for that, though, because that Cena versus Cody match was like Number one, it was like 37 minutes, and I was like,
Yeah,
"Raw, that is
far
long."
too long. Far too long.
And obviously,
Very
I'm not
long.
going to go into it again, but I'm going to say,
Yeah.
Avalanche,
Finish it, finish it,
blah blah blah
finish
blah
it, finish it,
blah.
finish it.
Right, we've done that. We've done that. I'm not doing that again. But if that match just ended with the fake Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair salute, I love you thing, and it just ended like that, and nothing else happened, I'd have been like, wait, what? That's it. So okay, like that would have been so disappointing.
Mm.
When the match ended, I was like, okay, I guess Cody won.
I
Cool.
Here's
mean,
a
And then
question
when
for you
Brock came
guys,
out, I was
though.
like, yeah, woo, sick. Hang
Here's
on,
a
hang on. The first
oh,
boss had something to say there. Go on.
oh
but I
God.
was just gonna say, like the way they built it and the way we spoke, like the
Hmm.
last episode, the episode before, that Cena turn can't be real. Obviously, there's gonna be that's fake. There's shenanigans, the Cody turn, the nuances. No, no, no,
Oh,
be like that. Yep, that was
oh
real.
my God.
Cena's turned face. Cody's still a face.
What I
All
wanted
good.
to, what I
Happy
No,
wanted,
hang
days.
on.
I wanted
But
to ask
did you
you.
watch SmackDown though? Did you watch SmackDown? Oh my
What,
God.
the
It was
SmackDown
like,
before SummerSlam or the
no, the
SmackDown
one
after?
just gone, the one
Just
Yeah,
gone,
after,
just gone.
right?
yeah. It's like
What
it
are you
never
going to say?
happened.
Ron Killings? You're going to say
No,
Ron
SmackDown
that's
is
Killings,
his,
don't
so
you?
that's his.
whack.
You're going
It
to
is
say
so
Ron
whack again.
Killings.
Cena comes out and goes, does the Dennis promo like, oh yeah, oh the champ is here, all that crap. And then, okay. And then it's like, am I back in 2010? Because the main event is Cena in a tag team match against two villains. It's
Yeah.
like, what's happening?
Well, this is
It
what I'm
was the
saying.
wackest
Yeah.
SmackDown I've seen. And Roy, I agree with you. That Cena turn was a failure. Good.
It
Yeah.
was.
That was long, bruv. I can't believe what I saw. The
But
worst episode of SmackDown in months.
I've got three
It was bad.
questions, and this will
It
probably
was
lead into our
bad.
next topic. Number one, if The Rock, because obviously the first boss posted a podcast interview with Paul Heyman and Ariel Helwani, and Ariel Helwani asked him about what's going on with Dwayne.
Mm.
Dwayne's like, listen, Heyman's like, listen, I got enough stuff to be dealing with. You're gonna have to ask Dwayne. So, question one I've got is, if Dwayne Golden Globes Johnson stayed in, the whole WrestleMania storyline, would we have seen Brock, and would Cena still be a heel today?
Well, I think we would have
Whoa.
seen Brock, but it could have been done so much better. It could have been The Rock coming out and going, "You're a failure. You're useless to me." Like he could have just lost to Cena clean and then brought out Brock. That would have turned Cena face. It would have all been natural. Not
Yeah.
this. Thank you, Cody, for making me see the error of my ways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
back. I'm like,
Yeah.
And you know what
that's all it
and
took.
just to touch on that, what you would
Wait.
have had is, because we've never ever had Rock and Brock 2, never.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's too late
It's
for
That
never
that
could
gonna
now.
not
happen.
happen. That
The
couldn't
Rock
happen.
is not
That's
going to take like this.
too
Just
late for
going
that.
like I
Yeah.
guess this goes hand in hand. But just going by what that quick segue to what Dazzler said earlier, if Brock can still go, what we're going to see with Cody and not Cody, Brock and Cena is bang suplex,
Mm.
suplex,
Slow
Yeah.
pace, slow pace.
and
Yeah.
that's what we're going to see. Cena
Don't hurt
beat
me.
up. He's coming back. He's coming back. That's what
Super
we're getting.
Cena.
We're getting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know what we're getting. We know what it is. The only thing that can change is if it's a
Yeah.
street fight. If it's a street, I
Yeah,
mean,
it's like Cena will
no
get
one can
beaten up
see
again.
you. No one
I
can
know.
see you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like
Yeah.
he's doing
Cena,
Hogan must pose. He's saying Hogan, but it's
you got a clown there, so who cares? But like, Cena will get beaten up for 80% of the match and then come back later. That's
yeah.
what he
And
always
Yeah.
there's no
does.
point in doing like The
Yeah.
Rock because The Rock Brock is never going to happen because The Rock is not taking 20 suplexes. It ain't going to
He's
happen.
not.
No,
He's
no
not taking
chance.
one.
He's not
What are you
taking one.
talking
No
about?
He
chance.
ain't taking one.
Yeah.
So it ain't going to happen. So
He'll break in half. He's too hench.
but
Yeah.
he should have like this is my complete frustration with the final boss character because oh my god, it took us back. Me and Dazzler took us back because
Oh
obviously
my
you didn't
days.
watch Attitude Era, but we did, and it took us back
He's doing that.
to Nation Rock. It was one of the greatest characters, but it's like he teased us.
Took me
You
back
Yeah.
to
gave it
ruthless
to us,
aggression Rock.
you showed us
Yeah.
what we can have,
Hollywood Rock.
but I'm not giving it to you. I'm giving it
Yeah.
to you,
Yeah.
and it's
The
like
thing is, it don't make no sense
It
either
was
because he
wrestling
even
edging.
said he loved it. It's the best character in the world, the
Wrestling is
best heel
cool again.
ever. He loved it, but for whatever reason, the whole thing he didn't commit to it. They didn't commit to it.
Didn't
Whatever issue there was, stupid Travis Scott, all the whole thing.
hang
It's
on?
just a
Didn't
mess.
didn't you tell me or one of you boys? Well, it's definitely not Roink, but it was like one of you two, as in AA and First Boss said. he said something about Moana, or
Yeah,
like
no,
it was something. It was
Yeah.
a political thing where it's like, oh, I can't say hello to these kids and also do this stuff.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
You
he
can't
yeah,
tell
he
yeah,
these
cut it
kids to shut
short.
their mouth and then say,
yeah.
"Go and
Pretty
watch
much.
Moana too." Yeah, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently. Well,
Yeah.
Can't be on TV on Friday night cussing out people's STDs, da 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 da, da and then Saturday, oh, Moana
You
two,
Yeah, but
trailer
front
park
and
stuff.
just
smile.
tell them to watch Unreal and it'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
He's
Go,
just,
yeah.
This is the baddest thing. This is
he's
it's
just such a.
crazy.
He's
It's
just
That
true.
was
he.
stupid.
Unfortunately, the corporate side of him got too, and it's not. This not. This is not like a hot take or something that's never been said before. Many people have said this. Like his corporate side takes over too much, or his brain is always in corporate mode. Like even when he's just doing like a normal post on like his Insta, and he's talking about like his cheat meals or something, it's just corporate
Oh
speak.
yeah.
There'll be two lines. He'll be saying, "Oh yeah, the
Cliches.
pancakes," and then it'll be like Terramana, da 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 da, promoting
$7 in
this
my back pocket.
power. Was it Power
Seven
Rock?
$7 on my arm.
Yeah.
I'm drinking Terramana with my Power Rock, Under Armour,
I'm a
Rock
dad.
gear, my
I'm
Rock
a tequila,
trainers.
yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, just
Yeah, but do you think
it's just too
It's
much.
do
scripted.
you think
It's very
so
scripted.
he done the whole turn, enjoying it and stuff, really having a good time. Do you think he got cold feet or pulled out of it because maybe he lost 100,000 followers, or maybe he saw something in his business side that went a bit of a
100%.
downturn?
A
So he
million
went,
percent.
oh no, hang on,
A
100%.
million percent.
oh,
You,
I'm
you,
messing my
you,
I
money
don't
now.
think
do
he
you
lost
see?
followers, but I definitely think his
Something
business
happened,
team
and he went, no, you
would have
better be
told him
face.
like, "Hey, look, by the way,
You're being too
you
good at
got
being
this
hated.
Moana press, and you got to meet these kids and da da da." You know, they're
100%.
watching SmackDown,
Uh,
and you're talking about STDs rates and the
on
high.
obvious parallel, on obvious
They
parallels,
definitely told
Elon
him.
Musk and
Oh,
Trump,
oh,
Tesla
laughter.
sales are going down. Yeah, so you can't, you can't be in the same breath really doing that. And he's obviously far bigger. His
Same
heart's
with
always
him,
been
man.
acting. That's his
but
passion now.
but
It's a
but
Go on.
wrestler.
but
Nah, his heart has always been wrestling,
Yes.
but
Oh,
his
wrestling,
finally, The
his
Rock has
brand,
come back home. Oh, this
unfortunately,
wrestling.
his
episode.
We know
brand
now. We know. Like
is too big.
wrestling is one thing. So the people that are watching Moana 2, are they watching wrestling? Now, I don't want to be a hypocrite because my
Mm,
daughter is one of them, but
potentially.
her
Yeah.
reasoning behind it, her thought process, I'm giving you the thought process of an 8-year-old, is I'll know when he's promoting movies because his daughters are watching, he's pretending to be good. But really, he's a bad guy because when he goes to wrestling, his kids aren't allowed to watch wrestling. So that's when he's the final boss. Like, she can separate the two. Surely we all know that. It should
Yeah.
be.
What
Yeah,
I
but
But
find mad about it, and this the
yeah, go
problem,
on.
because they obviously we can speculate about it, etc., etc., and if we had the pen, but the trouble is with Disney,
So,
they do programs that are unreal or give you like the behind the scenes of Mania, and you've got The Rock going on, like I'm not even gonna call him The Rock, Dwayne going on Pat McAfee's interview, doesn't show up for Mania, right? And he's just like, yeah, basically, I was at home. And me and my friend Ari, we go way back. We were school kids together, and it was like the tickets were like poor. So I was like, all right, cool, Ari, I'll turn up. Me and my boy Travis Scott.
wait, have we got off topic? What's happened?
I don't know.
I was going to say
I
something
don't
about
know.
what
But
first
this is
boss
the
said,
baddest
right?
thing. So it's like
We've
he
even had
he
this conversation
he
before.
I know.
to the listeners here. If you're a new listener or old
Oh,
listener,
stop
right?
talking
You
to the
can't
Yeah,
listeners
keep using
first.
listen,
that.
right to the listeners here.
Can't keep
You
using
right?
that.
Some of
We
you
need
may
to
be
get new
salt and
listeners
pepper
first.
fans. You love this Disney stuff, but these guys are jujitsu you. They've got you this paradigm shift. Like, get your head out of the matrix, right? This place is it's just mad. But this
Well,
leads to
that's
my
the
second
thumbnail.
question. My
That's the
second
thumbnail,
question,
by the way. The
uh,
Matrix logo with Dwayne.
uh,
Anyway, go on, carry
and
on.
this goes on to my next topic because obviously Dazzler's obviously watched SmackDown.
Yep.
What's your thoughts, Dazzler, on
Ugh.
the because you spoke about heel and face change?
Yep.
Ron Killings, the truth will set you free. He's now.
Wait, why are we talking
Where's
about
little
Paul Kidd? I don't
Where's little
understand what's
Timmy?
going on.
Where's little
'Cause
Timmy?
You didn't
no,
watch
on
SmackDown, did you?
SmackDown, John Cena, it was like, again, am I in 2010? It's Grumpy Cat hosting. What's happening? And like, so it was like, so Cena walks up and goes, oh, and they do this thing where did you remember WrestleMania 9 where there was two doinks and they done the
Yeah, oh,
hands,
yeah.
hands? What? So Ron Kill, sorry, R Truth was dressed like John Cena, sort of. He had a sort of vest on and a hat, and they were like, it's like look into the mirror, bang, bang, and he went, and then John Cena goes, "Oh, are you all right now?" And then Steve goes, "What? You do? That's a bit crazy there for 5 months." He said, "What do you mean?" "Yeah, you were putting people through tables, you made kids in Belgium cry, blah blah." And then Ron Killings was like, "Did I? Did I do that?" Like he was telling them all the stuff Cena did, as
Yeah,
in
yeah,
he
yeah.
did it, and he went,
Mm.
"Oh, I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry." And then they hugged, bang. So
Wait,
Clown Truth is back.
is hold on. Wait, let me hold on, because I thought this was a joke, right? Have we been neuralized? Is it?
No, what's happening?
They,
I don't
yeah,
understand what's going
basically,
on.
that's what they basically done.
They
Hey, first
fucking
They
boss.
basically
they
done.
thrown
Oh,
it all
that's the
away.
thumbnail. I'm
They,
neuralizing.
they,
We're getting neuralized. The
Hey,
thumbnail
first
isn't
boss.
neuralized. I'm sorry.
First
they
boss.
basically done that.
First
Oh,
boss.
it's
The,
awful.
First,
It's
hey,
so
it
bad.
is so bad. But the thing is, this is
Oh,
what else can they do? This is why I'm not saying they
see
should.
things through.
This is why Rock annoys me because obviously it's not all his fault,
It's,
but
I
I
was
feel
gonna say,
like a lot of it
this,
is, and obviously Travis and I know people and all this whatever
Fiend,
whatever.
fiend, fiend.
Why are you trying to? You see how quick they locked off that tune as well. Yeah, why are you trying to like show? Oh yeah, we're hip. We know all these people. We're sick. We know we're modern
Jelly
and we can
roll.
get these people in and all that and all that. It's mad.
party,
No,
party me.
speaking of Jelly Roll, because it's mad because
She wasn't there for
you
night
would
two.
think you would think someone. Oh, I say someone like Travis. I don't know because he's shown that he's a prick. But
Wait,
this
what?
guy's in there. Well, come on. Anyway,
Wait, watch your mouth
he's
about Travis in it still.
nah, he's a prick. He's a
No,
prick.
he's not though, is he?
He's shown
No,
that
he's
he's
not though,
in
is he?
there. He's got this hardcore belt, he's flipping, running in there, saging up the place, thinking he's sick, and he's like, "Oh, wrestling's so sick, man. I want to get a ring, whatever, whatever." They're gassing him up. Triple H is gassing him up. Everyone's gassing him up, and then he's not doing nothing, or he's shown to be unreliable. Shock horror. Why I don't know why they're surprised. And it's like you mess up. Obviously, not the biggest story, but one of the biggest stories that they had going, obviously with Cena. It's like a pivotal moment that you were a part of. You will always be a part of that, and you've killed any kind of payoff and have made them have to do this stupid Men in Black business.
Yeah.
And it's just like, well,
He said it.
what can
He
you
said
do?
it.
You just have to be
Who
like,
said
oh well,
it?
it's done. Yeah, you literally just have to be like, oh well, didn't happen.
Oh, no.
But it's but when the fact you mentioned Jelly Roll, obviously the Jelly Roll match was whatever, yeah. But it's the difference in the way people, I guess, kind of understand the business and or respect the business, whatever it is. That Jelly Roll was the one who said, "Nah, let me lose. It don't make sense me winning," because they wanted him and
What?
Randy to win. Yeah, they're so dumb. And he's
Oh
like,
my god,
"Nah,
this company.
I'm losing, bro.
Oh my God.
Like I'm losing. Like, come
Well,
on,
who's
it
he gonna
makes
pin?
sense."
If he pins Logan
He
Paul, fine. If he pinned Drew, I'm
That's
done.
still not
no, he
fair.
said
Yeah,
he's
yeah, you're
losing.
right.
Period.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
that's true.
them
But he
saying
said
they
he's
wanted him to win. And if they
yeah. He
want
said,
him
"No,
to
I'm
win and
losing."
pin Drew,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
out your
Well,
Uh,
mind.
No,
You're out
he's
your
losing anyway.
goddamn
He
mind.
said he's losing. It makes sense. He lost like 250 pounds. You get me? He's doing the training, whatever. Got his ass beat.
Wait, how big
Do
was
you know
he
what I mean?
before?
You can see, huh?
What do you mean he lost 250 pounds? How
He
big
lost
was he before?
250 pounds,
no, no, he was
bro.
he was losing weight anyway.
Check. Yeah, but
For
he
like
lost.
last year and so, like I heard him on another podcast. It was on like what's it called, King the Sting. He used to go on there. And he's been on his weight journey before, but since he started training with WWF, sorry,
He's,
then it really accelerated because of his training. Yeah, yeah. So he
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
lose it
So
for
Well,
this, but
no,
yeah,
250
not for this.
pounds
Not
is
for
a
this. What I'm
whole
saying.
lot.
But he didn't
that's
have to do that.
that's a whole person and a half.
That's
What's
what
going on?
Yeah,
that's
he
200
didn't
Yeah.
have to do
calories.
that. He didn't have to do that. But I'm saying, like, you can tell people who actually care, and other people just like, yeah, let me get in here, do some sage, and then breeze out, kind of thing. But
hey, double A,
yeah,
double A,
neuralized.
double A. My bad.
That's fine. It is what it is, isn't it? Like, I'm not. Like,
I
Johnny,
suppose this leads into
He's
my
R-Truth,
third.
fuming.
he's employed, I guess. That's
Double A
really.
is
This,
fuming. He's
this leads
fuming.
into my
Huh?
third topic, right? So obviously you see our truth.
Wait, what was the second one?
I don't know.
Oh,
Well,
Let's not go
so
back.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Let's
yeah,
keep
yeah.
going forward.
Keep
so
moving.
Let's keep going
because
forward.
Keep stepping.
we spoke about our truth. We spoke about obviously about Brock Lesnar. So my third thing I wanted to sort of touch on, which sort of is about truth, is obviously truth got released. His contract was getting renewed. He got brought back probably because Nick Khan told Triple H to bring him back, and then obviously you got Triple H saying, "Did you enjoy the show?" So
Yeah.
the question I've got is, which is happening now, right? This is a Sunday we're recording on the 10th of August, so whatever time we're
Don't
watching,
timestamp it, bruv.
things could have changed, obviously, by
What
the
is
time you
going
listen
on?
to episode 14.
Oh, right. Okay.
Okay.
But Karrion Kross he's been moved to the alumni section, right, of the Disney
his wife.
website, and his wife.
Scarlett, yeah, and Scarlett.
Contract's supposed to expire. Well,
What's alumni mean? As in, you're not with them anymore.
Ex-employees,
Like
ex-employee.
thing.
Yeah.
So,
So work.
question.
Enjoy the show.
Hey, well,
Enjoy the show.
Dazzler.
Could be.
Are you
After Seth Rollins, anything's possible.
It is, but
so
I feel
do
like
you
that's nasty work.
But okay, this is my point. So I suppose Dazzler, I'll come to you on First Boss and obviously Double A with Vince Russo. There's sometimes a work and a shoot, and if you just keep like everything's getting worked into a shoot, there's sometimes it just loses effect and shock. Because I think he's re-signed Percy a contract, him and his missus.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
this one, if this one happened now, because people are thinking they're not going to do it again, and if you do it again, then it's cool. But Vince Russo, you probably wouldn't know, but like week after week after week, and especially the WCW days, people just turned like that. There was no explanation. Like, it was just like, oh my god, he's joining NWO. Wait, what? Why?
He's NWO Wolfpack. What? When you were NWO Hollywood last week? Fuck that.
Can explain? No one can ever explain to me why much of them joined NWO. It's never been explained. But it's fine. He just joined. It's cool. And like in WWF, it was always like swerve. Undertaker and Kane, they're brethren now. Okay, no, he's not. But why? What's happened? So, but if you do it week after week, then it loses its effectiveness.
Yeah, of course.
The Karrion Kross one, people thinking, nah, not again, but surely, maybe. It wouldn't be jumping the shark quite yet. But I get your point. If they carry on doing this without leaving good gaps, then it does get a bit corny if they keep doing it.
Especially without the payoff of R-Truth, because the whole cutting the hair, I thought, we're going to get some serious TNA Ron Killings. And then he's like, my bad.
All right, let's be real though. You didn't actually want to see no serious Ron Killings. Come on, you didn't want to see that.
See where it can go.
Fine, who?
The crowd went nuts when he turned into Ron Killings, all that shit.
Yeah.
And then,
I don't think I'll be honest. I think I don't think they went nuts because he turned into that. I don't think that's why. I'll be honest. I think he just cut a good promo
about that, though.
And he was. Yeah, but
I want to see.
Then he got kicked in the face by Alistair Black, and then went back to being R-Truth.
No one wants to see a serious.
Realize. But
Black Mass, my bad.
If they go down this road again, right? Again, I had my say on it with the truth. Because not everybody knows about this online stuff. So how did you know they got moved to the alumni section? Because
come on, Ray is perpetually online.
I'm not
looking into
WWE.
In
general, it's an online thing. It's via social media, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you're just a viewer that watches normally, like when
you don't know,
and people go, he's back. It's like, where did he go? I didn't even know because
I wouldn't have known if it was a viewer.
Talk about this on TV. The only thing they did on TV was when, and I saw a clip, Triple H, what was it, the post show? When they were going, we want Kross, we want Kross. And Triple H was like, they're saying we want Brock. Like,
He didn't say that.
He did.
No, he said, you want Brock? You got him.
Yeah, you want Brock? Okay.
Where was this?
Yeah.
Was this SummerSlam post show?
Yeah, SummerSlam post show. You know when they do the whole with Biggie and all of them. Like,
I will say, to be fair,
incredible.
It did sound like Brock.
No, I didn't.
I
didn't.
No, look at it.
Defending. You can listen to it. It does sound like it. If you didn't have, if someone just showed you that clip, you listen to that, you wouldn't know it. They're saying Kross because it doesn't sound like Kross. It does sound like Brock.
You want Brock? You got Brock. That's fantastic.
You got him.
Enjoy the show.
But just going back to your point. About this online stuff and how do people know? I do get what you're saying, but at the same time, remember I've said this before. This era is different. Everything is online. Everyone is online. Even like the same, we're saying about these smart marks. There's so many times where you will see. Obviously, you're going to have those people that are just in the know all the time. Anyway, not everyone is like that, but you'll have some people in the crowd that will have like a sign that says, before someone's come back, they'll have the sign.
I hate them so much.
Like,
Royal Rumble,
being a loser.
The Royal Rumble.
Or, do you know what I mean? People just seem to know. Even the Karrion Kross thing. Like, why are people? How do people tweet a no? I guess you can check the website, but you kind of have to already be aware, and you're checking the
Yeah, what are you
website and
looking
checking
for? Yeah.
every 10 minutes that they've updated the alumni section on the roster. It's crazy. The era is too inner.
Because if it's
Yeah,
a work,
it's too.
it's a leak, isn't it? It's WWE reaching out
Yeah,
to your Sean Rosses, your Melsers, and going, we just moved so and so Kross and Scarlett to alumni section. Just let you know, bang, phone down.
Yeah.
Let me tweet that. Let me put that out. Exclusive. They do that on purpose when they want you to know. But my point is, if you're gonna do this, you can't waste it like you have with Ron Killings. You're gonna bring
yeah,
him back, and do something significant.
yeah,
But
yeah.
Yeah,
what
he
is
has to do
that?
something.
What is significant for a
I don't
character
know.
like Karrion Kross at the moment?
And I guess with maybe this is an exception to
LA
the rule
Knight,
because
some
they've had that whole contract talk before. So I guess if they did decide to do that work with the whole contract thing, it would be okay with this particular instance because that's kind of how it started, when he done the shoot.
But why
Okay.
did it? Okay, my question is
Interview,
though,
but I just don't know.
on that, why did they just not book him properly?
That's what I mean.
Because
Why
All
do we have
right,
to
when you
do
say
this
booking
release
properly,
thing?
in what sense? When you say
Well,
booking
give him a
properly, how do you
program
mean?
like you have
not
with Sammy. So if
yeah.
You're right.
right, and have him. If you're going to use him now going forward, and you're going to push him, so we're doing alumni,
Yeah.
we're tricking everyone. Why not have him beat Sammy and say,
Yeah.
"I'm a serious guy now. This is me. I'm Kross. And by the way, I've signed a new contract. I'm coming for the title. Let's go." Why do
Sammy
we
beat
have
him
to do all this
twice.
trickery stuff?
Coming for the title, though.
But
I
Or,
mean,
no,
this is
or
the thing.
at
as an
least give
example,
him an IC run, at least.
why
Something.
do
Do
we
you know
have
what I
to
mean?
do the
Something.
release thing? Have him come back,
Before they get.
shock people.
Yeah,
We're going
yeah,
to
I hear
take
that.
him
I hear that.
seriously. Why can't we just take him seriously from the
Well,
start?
I think because they were
I hear
doing the
that.
Daniel Bryan thing, where this was the plan, and then it's getting the social media thing
Yeah,
for him. It's getting
that's
more and
what
more.
it
They
is.
go, oh yeah, it's a show, it's a show. So
But
then
this is
it's
what
going
I
to be
mean, like
like,
about
yeah,
this.
just pretend. It's
But
all
this is what
part
I
of the
mean about
plan.
the whole Russo.
Yeah,
Everything's been worked into. Like, is it a shoot? Is it a work? Like, even of LA Knight. Do you remember when people were going wild for him? I say people, the unseasoned fans. They're going wild for him. And then I think they eventually pulled the trigger, probably a bit too late, with the US title. He beat Logan Paul, innit? Is that right?
They're
yeah,
still going
yeah.
quite wild for him. If you
Yeah,
think,
he's still
yeah,
mad,
he's
mad
still
Yeah,
over.
no, on Raw. He was over mad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
still over. That's the thing.
It'll never be.
Like, I don't. And that's the thing. How do you decide who to push based on popularity or whatever? Because even in
that should be your number one thing.
Unreal, I can't remember who it
Go
is
on.
he's talking about. It might have been Jay at one point where
Yeah,
Triple H is saying, when you've got that, when you're that popular, you just have to
know
take
them.
advantage of it or something. I'm like, bro,
We don't do
shut
that.
up,
Nah,
because you're not
did it
doing that,
work with
bro.
Jay? Did it work
You're
with
not.
Jay?
No, it did work. Regardless of how you feel about him, it did work with him because he is over. He is he's still one of their top merch sellers or whatever it is. He's super popular. His entrance, whatever. But I'm saying
Yeah,
the fact that
he
he
had like
said
a
that on
3
Unreal,
week championship. That was sick. Lovely.
he's still massively over though.
Jack Swagger.
The
Yeah.
popularity is not. That's regardless of that. I'm
Okay.
saying he is massively
Merch.
popular.
Yeah.
But it's the fact that he said that. Oh, you got to take that while they're there and do it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As annoying as that may be, how is man doing that in matches? That's no, come on, that's crazy.
What I
It
find
doesn't matter
mad,
how you feel about him,
and it's been
whether we
said,
like him or not. That is over. That is
No,
popular.
he's
You
popular.
can't be
He's
doing that in a
popular.
match. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I agree with
But
you,
it's
but
just
his
annoying.
matches don't
So why
translate
not
to a world champion.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
But yes,
That's
he is
fine.
popular. No, you can't.
So then why not?
I'm just saying. That's what I'm saying. How do they decide? Okay, this person's popular now, so let me do that because you. And again, you can't have everyone all going for titles or
no,
doing.
no, no, no. No one's saying that though.
It's
I know.
yeah,
Greg,
but so how do you do it? That's what I'm saying.
Because
How
your
do you
world
do it?
for example,
champion has to
Ross
grip
gets a new
you
contract, so what?
in the match,
Shoot him
right?
to the moon.
In the world title match, you stay because we have been to live events. Yeah, we're not armchair fans, as
Yeah,
so
of
to
course.
speak. We've been to events, right? We've been to quite a lot, and by the main event, you're tired. Sometimes
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
tired.
Yeah.
A main event, I guess, the caliber of a champion has to be the one that can bring you back. With an
But
example
like
like Jay,
Swerve
he couldn't.
and Brian Danielson,
Yeah.
Match-wise,
it was a long
yes.
day, and
Yeah,
we
we
It's a
were
were
long day.
knackered.
we were
But when
cheering
they
our
came out,
arse off.
energy went
Yeah.
back up.
Yeah,
They
of
held
course.
it.
Yeah.
But
Mm.
with Jay, you're like, hey, mate, I need this match to end because I'm yeeted out. I'm yeeted out. Like, I'm done.
I've eaten all over the place. I'm done. But it's like, but the thing is, like you say, yeah, he's a top merch seller, so Okay, well, back in days, Cena was a top merch seller, but he wasn't that popular. He was half and half popular, maybe. There wasn't like raucous cheers when he came out, but because of his merch, that his champ, and he wasn't having particularly good matches back then.
No.
Oh yeah,
Cena's gotten
yeah.
so much better now, so I'll give him that much. But back then, he was. So then, Jay's having good matches. He's selling merch. Give him the belt then. Give him
Kross
6 months.
Kross is selling
Yeah.
merch. Kross is one of the top
Yeah, he
merch
was.
sellers.
He was.
You know
Yeah,
what I
he
mean?
was.
And I
Give
just
him the
think,
IC then, isn't it?
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. How do you decide on
Well,
popular?
the thing is,
Like,
they've booked
It's
him,
whether
right?
he likes you or not. That's
Yeah.
the bottom
But-
line. It's whether
yeah,
he
ultimately it
likes
has
you
to
or
be
not.
done. That.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Booker
ultimately
needs
is
to
that.
Yeah.
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He has
But
to
the
get on
maddest
with
ultimately
you.
you have to.
But the maddest thing is about Kross, right? So just a couple things. They had Mania in Vegas, right? He's from Vegas. He's from Nevada. Mate, how have you not chucked him on there? Bit of
To LA Knight.
hometown. Yeah? Sorry?
LA Knights from Vegas. Or
Kross.
No,
Kross.
Kross. Yeah, Kross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have him on there. All right. Anyway, you have him lose to Sammy at Raw, I think, or the Saudi Arabia one, whatever. Cool. Then they've booked him for SummerSlam, right? They've got a lot of people that work on SummerSlam, LA Knight, etc. But he booked him for SummerSlam, and he loses again. And then Sammy's like, at the end of it, we're done. This feud's dead. So
Yeah.
how can you, as a fan, obviously, first boss watches with his daughter, whatever, regardless of what fan you are, young kids, older adult, how am I rooting for this Kross guy? And then, has he left?
True.
Has he been released? He eventually comes back. He's back. Shock. And then it's like, you're just going to jump back into that cesspool of having matches with Sami Zayn. And
Well, that's where he has a choice now, isn't it? Because he doesn't have to sign a new contract. If he's choosing to sign a new contract, and like
mad.
you said, without having a discussion of where am I going, then that's more
Yeah.
for him. That's it.
That's stupid.
Then that means you've taken the money and you've gone, call catering is sick. I'll just eat my catering. I'll take that in. Then that's down to you. Whereas I'll throw it back to you right then. Would you like to see him in your company?
What, as in
What,
AEW?
Stardom? Oh, AEW.
Listen,
Bear in
I
mind,
think
Scarlett has said she wants to wrestle as well in that women's division of AEW.
Oh, wow.
so
Her versus Sky Blue. I can see it now.
Oh,
Scarlett versus
Julia
Blue.
Hart, all of that, Thekla.
How do you pick her? Not Thekla, you know.
The thing is, right? So what I will say is this: for the unseasoned fans out there who only believe in Disney, there's history there. So he has had matches with Darby. He has had matches with John Moxley. So you can run a couple things back.
Well, you're putting them top level already.
Listen, I have him.
I'd
He
have
can
him with
do
the
the
Bucks.
promo.
I'd have him with the Bucks. I'd say because the Bucks are going through a hard time. I'd say, you know what? I'd say Bucks are bringing this guy in to be their killer.
Motivational speaker plus
Yeah.
guru.
He's a sick.
Yeah.
He's sick at promos.
Good talker.
That promo, like that shoot, whether it's a work or a shoot. You know the one after Mania when he wasn't on it, and then cussing all these reality stars,
he can talk,
selling
man.
them drinks.
If there's serious interest from AEW and there's interest and WWE want to bring you back, just say, for example, because we don't know. At the moment, he's released.
Yeah.
He's a long guy. But if he did have a choice, don't know, man.
Yeah, potentially. Would AEW take him? 40 years old and his wife?
Not sure.
With the hype that he's got around him now.
Okay.
I think
he's got a book out now
to entertain it.
He's got a book out, which I actually do want to read. To be fair, the book.
What's books for?
He's got To be fair, the book's got some decent traction. Right?
Yeah, cool.
And,
but
just at him.
You want to read it for goss. That's why.
I'm going to shout out for Karrion Kross's book. I hear good things about it. The reviews are good, and I need to watch it. I need to read it. Sorry.
Does he count as an internet darling at the moment? Does he cross into that bracket?
Mate, he does.
That is pure AEW fodder them.
He does.
That's my point.
Yeah, you're right.
Like his book, people like on his stories, like people say, "I've got the book now," and he's just retweeting that constantly.
Are you getting paid to advertise this book?
Well, it's just about
is this our first sponsor?
Is there a deal that we don't know about? Like, I don't know.
What's the title, man? What's the title of the link? Come on, man.
Dynamite, then I'll be very happy.
Put in codes, Gapple Gurus to get 20% off.
And shout out to any book suppliers that want to, promote the book. Like, hit us up. Email address
They're,
is
they're
somewhere.
selling it now in Play Nation in Croydon. Go there for your copy now today. Bang.
Literally. But all right, so we've touched on
Ah.
some really good topics there. I wanted to move on, if that's all right, and talk about Cody the Crybaby Rhodes.
What's he done now?
Yeah, exactly. What's he done now?
What has he
Exactly.
done
What
now?
has he
He's never done anything
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah. What has he not done? So two things. Okay, this is a question for you guys, really. Having watched obviously AW
I should hope
and
so.
Disney, if he stayed in AW, would it be any more sicker?
Wait, what?
Define
Would
the question.
AW be sicker, or would he?
Would
be sicker?
AW be any better as a product?
I think Cody elevates any companies in, I would say.
Okay.
But what I will say to that is, you're right. Cody, you're talking about now. So if Cody went back to AEW now, it'd explode. But the Cody that
Yeah.
left AEW, mate, they
Stuck in
dashed
a
his
rut.
belt back in the ring.
Yeah,
Like
he
you
was
couldn't be
stuck.
doing
I
it
like
now.
that Cody. That Cody was good though. He done his little pipe bomb with the
He
ladder.
did, but then the
Yeah,
fans
that was
did
cold,
not like
but
it. The
they
fans did
didn't
not
like it.
like it.
It's like
They hated
Then
it.
is it well, as in, even if it was a heel,
venomous hate.
I was go home heat.
It's go home.
Yeah,
Imagine
venomous.
you got
Like
your
they
little
just
weight belt, your throat. Like, there's no matter much how you hate him. If he's a star, for example, who's the big heel?
Well, John Cena had that for 10 years. He threw his
think
t-shirt in the
no,
crowd,
no,
they threw it
but I
back in.
don't. Yeah, but I don't think it
They
was
did
like
do
that
that.
was.
No, they did
Yeah,
do
but
that.
that was like
They did do that.
one time
Yeah.
though,
No, it wasn't one time.
isn't it?
It was like 2011, 2013.
It's,
He threw it in the crowd and then they'll throw it back into the
Yeah,
ring.
and that's the
no,
time
to be
people
fair,
hate
Exactly.
him. I agree.
yeah.
And that's
During the
when we
Summer
all
of Punk.
switched off with John. Like,
To be
Yeah.
fair,
me
but
and you, we couldn't stand him.
I
feel
stopped watching. I couldn't watch anymore.
But that's what I'm saying,
yeah.
and that's what
He
happened.
made me
But that
leave.
was just more because he was constantly winning, doing this Super Cena. That was like the peak of his powers of
Peak of his
picking out
powers.
everything.
I know.
So
Like
dude,
Super
he
Cena,
actually is Super
everything.
Cena, you know. Super
Yeah, he
hero.
was Super Cena at the time. Whereas with
Super
Cody at the time in
Cena.
AEW, it was a combination of a few things, and they were like, "No, this guy's dumb." So it was the whole thing with him and the
Solving
American
racism.
Race wars, isn't it?
racism thing.
But he solved racism.
The
What's going
fake
on?
the fake retiring with his boot, and then the whole like, no, I'm not gonna turn heel, but I might, but I'm kind. So I think it was a combination of all of those things.
Wait, he said that on
Just
camera. I'm not going to turn it
yeah,
on.
pretty much. It was pretty much.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't really want to do it, but it's not thingy this and it's grey this and I start and da da da.
Isn't that
like,
bad
no,
writing? Not just him.
it was bad.
But that's
Regardless,
writing, though,
I feel like it was a combination of all of those things. So they were like, when you're wrestling, we don't care.
So
okay.
it's funny.
We don't care.
So it's funny you should say that, Ruler. Then I suppose this was our second point. Then, where
It's your 10th point, bro.
like, where you've got Cody now, second reign. Are you excited about this second reign as you were the first?
No.
I suppose that's an easy question.
Definitely
Probably not. But are you
I
excited
wasn't
now?
excited
I
about
mean,
either.
I wasn't
wasn't
excited the first. Yeah, I wasn't excited.
Are you excited now for this reign? He's the world champ now.
I'm never really excited for a reign, to be honst.
Yeah, I don't think. I feel like the chase. It's hard to be excited for a reign that hasn't.
No, but
happened.
when
Maybe once
just to pinpoint certain ones.
when
Like,
he beat Roman and he finished the story, I'm not saying he was
that was a great
excited,
moment.
but yes, you're right. It was like, okay,
once it's over, now what?
I was like, okay, now he's got the
It's a great moment, but
this is great. This is all what he's wanted. Let's see what he can do and if he can hold the company on his back. And don't look, credit where credit.
He has.
He did.
Yeah,
He did.
100%.
Yeah, but this
Yeah,
reign
fair.
with the whole crossroad, I was a bit like.
I think.
I don't know what's going to happen.
But we don't like faces, do we? So that's why.
Yeah, I think.
I just said even when he beat, I didn't. But when he beat Roman, I wasn't like that. I was like, wow, okay, cool.
Yeah, but after a certain amount of time, and it's the second time he's got it now, and it's just like, okay, and it's like saluting. It's like we don't like white meat baby faces, but I think the general population will like it. He's still hella over. The only reason he got booed was because Cena's over.
Yeah.
Like he's got like his grandfather in. He's got legendary status. All the people who hated him are now like, oh, he's back. Ooh, like sort of time heals all wounds, doesn't it? Yeah.
So it's ironic. Obviously, AEW's on a good rise at the moment. Got
Is
Forbidden
it?
Door coming up. Where they're going to be going. I think they beat NXT this week with a viewing. I mean, to be fair, I don't read too.
Wait, they beat their secondary program.
Listen,
Well done.
Wait, what?
I don't. Hang on, a couple of things
They
I'll say
can't
on
be
that.
doing that. There's got to be ROH versus
I don't
NXT,
read
man.
too much into viewings and
What
ratings.
a
I don't
what
read
a
too much
random
into
thing
views
to
and
throw in.
ratings, right?
Dan said they beat
But
NXT this
AEW's
week.
on the
That's
rise, right?
mental.
No, that is
So,
inferior to complex. That is
That's
inferior.
and what I'll say is, there's a couple of things we don't
NXT,
mention.
woo!
We don't mention Disney that much, but
That's
someone
mental.
who is
Who
mentioning,
doesn't?
call
As
back
of
to Will
late, I will say,
Smith.
as of late, they
Calls,
haven't been
no,
mentioning
we
it,
haven't
and that's
exactly.
probably why they're
Yeah. Yeah, we
doing
don't need to
like
mention
better.
Disney, but I tell you who's mentioning
It'd be a lot.
AEW, and this is almost like a callback to Oscars. Get my wife's name out of your fucking mouth.
Who's
Cody.
mentioning AEW?
Cody just keeps talking about AEW. He
Does
loves it. Yeah.
Does he?
He was on a
it's in his
podcast recently.
Where does he
He
do
just
that?
can't get over his
What
mouth.
No,
on the show?
I've listened to his
On TV?
podcast.
On
And,
No, on his
TV?
podcast.
no,
And
I've started listening to it. What episode?
So he goes on an interview with someone on a podcast.
So not on
No,
TV.
go on. No,
No,
first
hang on,
boss.
but hang on.
I've listened to it now.
Hang on, two things. We
So
talk
what
about it on
episode?
TV, but we all
Ricky
established,
Starks.
you yourself,
No,
Double A,
he
Double
didn't.
A, you said
No, he didn't.
we are
He
in this
didn't bash him at
era,
all.
He
people are
went
watching
to
the
other
internet.
places.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I hear that, but
they spoke
I'm
about how
saying
they met each other and
AEW,
that.
whenever they talk about
Nah,
WWE, it's
I've
always
watched it.
on their
I've listened
shows,
to it. Don't try.
which is why they probably stopped doing it now because
Yeah.
it doesn't benefit them,
But,
which
okay,
makes sense.
so what he says basically, he says, right, listen, you want to talk about, obviously, you leaving AEW. Nah, being respectful, there's still respectful there, but, if I got disrespected in Disney, like, that's one thing, because that Disney's been around forever. But if I was getting disrespected in a company that I helped build with my friends, then I got to leave. And I was like,
Well, isn't that a true statement though?
well,
Like,
Yeah,
if WWE start murking you, like saying, do this, do that, and like, wait, what? You're going to be unhappy about it. What can I say? But hang on, I built this company and you're telling me this, that, the other. Then I can see why you'd feel a certain different type of way.
yeah, but
He
why
didn't
is
bring
he?
it up. Bill
But,
Simmons asked the question. He didn't bring
but
yeah.
it
I
the
up.
don't
thing
think
is,
that's
he's
He
top of
didn't
the
bring it up.
mountain now. Why is
Yeah.
he talking about it?
he's asked a question though.
He got asked
I
a
don't
question.
think that's
I think
he's
it's more silly to that. I don't know about that. That sounds more silly. That sounds babyish.
And even on the flip side, no one in AEW that was in WWE is gonna say if they're asked about it, they're not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, WWE was the greatest thing since." Like they're
Yeah,
not
Ricky
cuss it.
Starks
I'm
did.
saying they're gonna
Ricky
big
Starks
up
did.
the
Or
company
Ricky,
that they're
what's
with
his name
now.
now?
Do you know what I mean?
Ricky,
Yeah,
what's his name?
they're gonna big up the company you're
Saints.
with now.
Ah,
Joe's
Do you know what I mean?
thing
They're
is,
not.
I didn't realize Ricky Starks was his real name. Like they made him change his real name to Saints. Like that way.
No, he probably remember we were saying he probably wanted to keep his name in it,
or Blake
Yeah.
Monroe.
his actual
Well, his
name,
name
trademark.
is Richard Starks. So like,
Yeah, I'm saying
and they
so
went,
he
no,
probably
we
didn't
want
want
all your
them.
rights. Bang. They're now
Yeah, right.
Saints. And he plays some place of shit and like it. Play some place of shit. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the
He's mad.
Oh,
He's mad.
Hunter's a genius. He's a fucking genius.
Yeah,
Oh, hang
yeah.
on. Speaking of Hunter, so I've watched the first two episodes of Unreal.
Oh yes.
I'm somewhere in the middle because the second episode was great. I like the Royal Rumble shit and all that, blah blah blah. But I do not need to see Jacob Fatu sitting next to CM Punk. Say, hey, can I get your autograph? And he gives him an autograph, and then Jacob Fatu walks away again. I was like,
And then you
wow,
expect me to hear his music and
nah,
come out. No one
nah. And now when I
Full
saw
gas,
Jacob Fatu
no
after that,
brakes.
I'm like,
Full gas, no
nah,
brakes.
you're a noob, bruv.
You know what I mean?
But the thing is,
He's ruined his character for me.
but I hear what you're saying. But he will still punch man up though. That's the thing. I find
He would, but the character.
yeah. So I don't think it's
This
like a
is your
fake thing.
company.
Like he can be excited about a wrestler.
Right, we don't
If
need
someone
to see
tried
it.
it,
But we don't need to see
if
it.
someone tried it,
We
he'll
don't need
murk
to see
them.
it.
Like
No
don't
one's
see
saying
it.
you can't be
Listen,
excited. We don't need to see it.
do you?
No
you don't have to watch it
one said
either.
he couldn't bang us up. No, what's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, but I'm
Like,
saying, but
when
you
Angle
don't
was
have to watch
drinking
it.
milk being a neek, I thought he was a neek, but he could still bang me up.
Yeah.
What's it got to do with anything? Your
But I'm
character
saying you
is
don't.
not serious.
You
Like,
don't have
you're
to
getting,
watch it though.
please.
Hey, listen, you're gonna see
Yeah.
Jacob
No, I
like
watched
having
it. They should have put a
selfies.
warning on there. Said warning. This will ruin characters. Like I was like, wait,
Yeah.
what? And he's like,
You think man didn't laugh when he was in prison or something
giggling
like?
like, yeah, probably
You
while he
can,
was getting bummed. Yeah, cool. Yeah,
he definitely.
Whoa, hey, this was equal
Wow.
views from.
that
These are
version.
not the
That
views of
version.
Grapple Guru.
Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
That version I saw there, bro. Was, oh, no,
Individual
oh, gas, oh, brakes.
thoughts
Yeah, you
and
know what I
views.
mean?
I'll
Like,
just put it out
no,
there.
that wasn't a fun, bro. That ruined the character.
Yeah.
Okay,
These are Dazzler's own thoughts and views.
imagine you saw The Undertaker
That's all
15
I'm
years
saying.
ago getting an autograph someone of like, I don't know, Stan Hansen or some old cunt. And he goes, I got Stan Hansen's autograph. And he comes out going, oh, like, come on, bro. Like, it ruins the character.
It does,
Like,
man.
Yeah, it does.
oh my
Even
days.
to this day,
I,
I
I,
don't
I
like
get what he
seeing
means. I
Taker.
get what first boss means, yeah.
Yeah, it annoys me. It annoys me. I don't like
But
seeing
I enjoyed
Taker
the
now.
program apart from that. Yeah. Sorry,
Yeah, that's fair.
sorry,
No,
bro.
I agree. No,
Yeah.
I agree with everything you say because I don't even like seeing Taker come out now,
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah, neither do I.
Talking
Yeah, we know
about
It's a bit.
you've binned him off long time. You've binned him off long time, but man can't live the gimmick his whole life. Like he can't do it. He lived it long enough.
yeah.
well,
He did. He lived it long enough, longer than anyone ever mentally should.
well, I'd rather not see him.
That guy was doing that. He was living it for decades.
Yeah.
Like
He deserves a
not
break.
even a joke. It weren't even a joke. So I think he's allowed to chill. Like
Alright.
he's allowed to chill.
Alright.
Well, now
earned
he's
it.
had the podcast and he had that Last Ride documentary series. It's kind of off now. It's fine. He can just be Mark, Mark Calloway, but yeah, just stay off the screen now, innit, bro? Like, it's cool.
Yeah.
Did you guys watch AEW this week?
Yeah.
Right.
I actually posted that in the group. Yeah, I know you didn't.
Bro Dido.
Oh, you did?
Bro Dido.
Wow.
I need him to be FTR. I need Bro Dido and the Hurt Business.
Really? I'm not
Forbidden Door.
sure about that team, man.
What?
I don't know.
Mate, they're insane. Bandido is sick. Bandido is sick. Well, even Brody's sick. Their finisher.
Yeah.
That whole.
Yeah, it's good. Good bit of gymnastics. I like it. I don't know. It just doesn't feel ready yet. It doesn't feel seasoned, as you would say. Like, but yeah, cool. If they beat FTR at Forbidden Door, like, not Forbidden Door, whenever they fight, Collision or Dynamite, clean, it's going to feel a bit weird and rushed to me. But I don't know. Depends how they book it.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I don't mind either way.
The rumor is FTR's booked against Hurt. That's what the plan is. But
that's the match.
I think they will pivot that, to be fair. You may want to take your pods out now, Dazzler, because I want to talk about stacked
spoilers
women's division.
Okay, cool. Sky Blue.
No, wait. Queen Aminata, yeah? She's improved, man.
That's his favourite.
Like, did you watch that battle before? She looked all right.
I skipped it. I thought as soon as all I heard was Windsor, I went fast forward.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
She needs to stop doing that, bro.
That theme, that beginning of that entrance theme, every time I hear that, I just think of what do I think? There's so many things I think of that I shouldn't have. Harry Potter.
Yeah.
There's just bare things. I'm just like, why? It just sounds like
do you remember
some Dennis the Menace type thing, man.
Do you remember when she came out to save Tony the first time? And all of a sudden it went, Windsor! And everyone was confused. I don't think anyone heard that yet. I went, what's happening? And the music started. She ran down. Like, they make a good team, like their little jokesy bits.
Yeah, they're quite funny. They're funny together, but
like
they must have known each other from before. I reckon.
Probably Japan,
like some Japan tours or something.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, Tony was Rev Pro. Well, I guess everyone's been Rev Pro, but was Tony Rev Pro quite a lot? You think?
Like resident.
Was she?
So I like
WWE.
I like the little things. Obviously, Mercedes came back. First boss was very happy with that, and she came up with 8 belts now. And I like the whole sort of. I don't know if you noticed it. There's still obviously bad blood between Tony and her. So I quite. Sorry. Yeah, so I quite like that sort of dynamic. And then in between that, you've got Billy Starks, who I think they're going to run something. And then Windsor, you're sat there thinking, when's she going to turn? I think she'll make a sick heel. Well, we know she'll make a good sick heel in the collective. So that was good. I like that little dynamic. And then I really like, did you guys... Go on.
That Double A, you know that.
You're
Sorry.
insane.
You know
You're a madman.
WWE women's division is better than AEW. You know that, don't you? Double A.
Wait, what? So,
The
You're insane.
WWE women's division is better
What?
than AEW's women's
oh
division.
yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, just so we're on the same page. But go on.
Yeah,
How
no,
have you read
yeah.
that? All right,
No,
so
the
cool.
the
So what was
AEW one
match that
is
we
definitely
watched
got better.
at
There's no
SummerSlam,
doubt about
right?
it.
Where you had Jade Cargill and
Ah,
that fraud, yeah. And you guys, right? This is what you did. This is what Disney have done, right? Disney, right, have booked this
wait,
lady into a corner.
who's a
Do you
fraud?
remember when Jade came out? She
Who's
rocked
a
up
fraud?
in that black
Tiff.
Cadillac Escalade, and
Putting
then
you
she
into a
come up
corner.
walking, and like, oh, she's here, the phenom. You're like, wow. And then she has like a little segment with Charlotte. Right, we're gonna get Charlotte. Then she rocks up
The
at NXT.
Fiend.
Right, is she there? Then she rocks up at Raw. Is she coming here? She rocks up at
What's going
SmackDown.
on?
Is she coming here? Then they realize they're like, do you know what? This
I'm
woman
lost.
here,
What's going on?
you know, we pay big bucks for
I'm
her.
confused.
I'm
Yeah,
lost.
we don't think
But we
she
need
can
to wrap.
wrestle to our standard. This is your opinion,
That is
right?
mine.
So what do? You pay out for
He's dropping a
Bianca,
pipe bomb.
and we're like, Bianca, listen, we're not going to push you to the way we're going to push up Jade, but we
I'm
need you
so
to work with
confused.
her and get her to your level. Is that all right? Okay, yeah, no problem. And it didn't work. It didn't work. Whereas you guys, in my opinion, you should have dieseled her. You should have put
Are
her in a
you?
diesel package scheme, right? You put her like they did with Sean, right?
Nah, we've already got
What?
Big Mummy call. We've already got a Big Mummy call. We don't
Oh,
need
Big Mommy. Big
Hey, you
Mommy
said it.
cool.
Big mummy cool.
Alright, that's like you need to reprimand him for saying that.
Nah.
You're not supposed to
Look,
say
I
that.
want
That is
Double
our
A
thumbnail. That is
Right.
the
during
thumbnail for
Grapple
this
Guru's
episode.
Gold.
Big mummy
That name
cool
will
not to
never
say
be
with
that.
said in
tassels
in
down
this
the
place again, bro.
He's not to say
Big
that.
Mommy cool. Nah. And a big truck in the back.
He's not allowed to say it.
No, that word has been banned, bro. That name's been banned, bro. Oh,
But
I don't know where this has gone. This has
All right,
gone
listen,
it's
left.
listen.
okay.
I think we
he's
need
So
to. I
he's
think we
rapping
need to
now.
wind
Your
it.
turn. We've been here a long
we're
time now.
nearly
Look,
there. Yeah,
We
we're
need
nearly there.
to
we're at
wind it.
One
we're at
final
the
thought
mark.
from me: the Briscoe MJF match. I thought was
One final
sick.
thought.
I thought the Briscoe MJF match
The
was
last
sick,
10 minutes
and
has
I
been your
think
final thought.
they've got a nice little curve ball going on between obviously Hangman, MJF, Briscoe. So what that leads, don't know. They're definitely to run that one back, and they've booked it to run it back because obviously the whole foot on the rope. Yeah, no, but
No, he's number one contender now.
yeah,
Hangman said
yeah,
you beat Briscoe. You got to
yeah.
get
But I
past
reckon we'll see
Briscoe
that
if you
again.
want to
And
be number
And
one.
he did.
So
yeah.
that's it.
But he's got the contract. He can do what he wants.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he'll probably have the match with him. Hangman will beat him. And then
And
and
then
then when
he'll
he's got,
Yeah.
and it'll
get
sign
someone
it.
to beat him up.
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
that's a shout.
Yeah.
They're
yeah,
keeping it for a reason, isn't it? Like he's got
yeah.
to,
100%.
like they keep
Yeah, he's
saying,
100%.
not
oh
handing
yeah,
They
his
can't.
insurance,
contract and saying,
They
Yeah,
can't waste it on not. They can't waste him using the contract basically.
yeah. Like if he has the match, it's like in the game having a one up. Just like, oh, beat my stream and then murk him. It'd be sick. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, now I need that to happen. But
yeah. Hopefully,
not
No.
now because the Hangman reign can't end too soon. So I don't know. I think they've pushed
Nah.
it a little bit. I think
He's not a Jey
it
Uso.
can though, can't
He's
it?
not a Jey
It
Uso.
can though.
no, they can't. But yeah.
Nah.
Well, you never know.
He was the first time. He was the first time. Yeah, like I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it, and I saw.
So
like,
hopefully
he
it's
didn't have
been-
that long, did he?
We've been going 1 hour
It was a
and
failed
8
experiment.
minutes. And as a listener, you probably listen thinking, wow.
Yeah.
Don't say that because we might
But we've gone
edit
over
this
an
out.
hour.
Go on.
As a listener, you're probably thinking, right, it's been an hour. But that's what it's like. Sometimes when you're having fun,
Man's doing
life
some
goes quick. Time goes
grapple
flying.
gurus unreal.
Time flies, sorry. So, yeah.
He's doing a Grapple Guru's one man show. Like I haven't spoken.
I
to
think
him.
I'm wrapping you guys up.
Wait, hold on. Are you wrapping
be
us
fair.
up? Is this what we? Oh, okay.
So-
Well, just so we
so
know. Just so we know. Go
All
on,
I'm
then.
going to
Yeah.
say
You
is,
wrap
as a
up.
new
This is
listener
a
or as an
first.
old listener, thanks for your support. I look forward to episode 14 next week. Hopefully you do as well. And then we will obviously be at Forbidden Door in about 2 weeks' time. That is going to...
Yeah, 24th.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
episode
absolutely.
14 will probably be about the road to Forbidden Door, but we'll see. Anything can happen
Yeah.
this week as long as we enjoy the show. Anything.
Well,
can happen.
well, the thing
Yeah.
I like to add is like the 1 week Roink hosts and leaves the show, we spoke about Disney for 55 minutes. Just so I know, like he
Yeah, of
led the
course.
show. His questions, no one else's. He
It's
he
about
led
knowing
us
your
to
audience. Like
55 minutes of
Disney doesn't
WWE.
know their
Thank you very
audience.
much. Sick.
I know my
Yeah,
audience. I know
Yeah,
obviously you guys will be engaged if we
knowing your
talk
enemy,
about,
yeah, is what you should say.
Windsor and Queen Amanata. So I have to talk about Tiffany Stratton and Jay
What's
Cargill
up?
Of
and
all people
them
to
and
say.
there. And right. Thanks so much for listening.
Oh,
Enjoy your week,
sick,
and we'll see you
sick.
episode 14. Gapper Girls out.